So, what we're going to talk about tonight is the great opportunity that Pure Romance has to offer. This really is a company, as this first page shows, that we live to inspire. Our whole point is to inspire each other, inspire the women around us to have better relationships and change their lives. We want to educate each other. We want to empower, and this is just an unbelievable company to be a part of. I would have never even thought a year ago that I would be here, that I would be doing this, but I absolutely love what this does for me and my family. Pure Romance has definitely changed my life. It's changed my relationship, and I can't say how much I appreciate the opportunity that has been afforded to me by Pure Romance. So the first few screens we're just going to kind of scroll through very quickly, and then we will get into the numbers and into the kits and things like that, because I know that's really what you want to know about. Our mission is to empower, educate, and entertain. And Patty Brisbane, who was our founder, started the company in 1993. Gosh, that makes me feel old. And she has done a very good job of making sure that we all have the tools that we need to do that. So about 4.8 million women around the world attend Pure Romance parties every year. Are you someone who's looking for more out of your business? Do you want more money left at the end of the month than you have month? Are you exhausted from having enough money to cover your bills? Do you crave more freedom? Do you crave more girl time? Do you need fun in your life? What can Pure Romance offer to you? And believe me, it can offer you everything from financial freedom to fun to friends, to all kinds of other rewards. It's such a great company. These are some of our top leaders in the company. They are amazing women that have changed their families' lives forever by being a part of this company. So what would you do with more money? And y'all can answer these questions in the chat box. What would you do with an extra $200 or $500 or $1,000? We have a couple of girls on here that are not Pure Romance consultants. I would love to hear from y'all what you would do with that extra money. So if you just scroll down to the bottom of your screen and pop in that chat box, what would you do with an extra $200, $500, or $1,000? Would you pay your bill? Would you pay down some debt? Would you pay your mortgage? Would you take your family on a trip to Disney World or on a cruise? What would you do? And I'm going to give you just a minute to answer that. Ray, you'd spend it. What would you spend it on? On shoes, clothes? April wants a boob job. I love it. I need a boob job too, April. Maybe we can save together. April has lost a ton of weight, ladies, and looks amazing. I'm not sure if she's at her goal yet or not, but I know that she was talking about using some of the money for surgery to get everything put where she wants it after she finishes losing all of her money, losing all of her weight. Oh, okay. Newlyweds in college are broke. That is definitely true, Ray. And um, you need to get skin removed. Have you lost a lot of weight? This is fun. while y'all are finishing up answering that, I'm going to actually see if I can find the document that I am showing y'all on the screen, and I'm going to post it in the chat so that you can download the link to it, or you can use the link and download it later on, so that you'll have it for reference. Let's see. Oh wow, you lost a whole person. Okay, so yeah, you and April can compare notes, because I think that she's on that same track. I want to be there too. I want to lose about another 60 pounds or so. I've lost about 30 already. So here is the link. I'm posting it in the chat. At least I think I am. For the document that we're going through, so y'all can download this document whenever you want to. All right, so we know what we're going to do with our money. So Melissa Messenger is actually probably the most financially sound consultant in our company, according to our CEO. He says that she is just financially savvy and is an amazing person. That's who that was on that screen. So one party a month, which will give a new consultant an average income of $200 per party, can pay for a lot of things. It can pay for date night. It can pay for that girls' time that you need every month. You know, just some downtime just for you, some me time, and some of those other fun things that you want. If you want to do 2 to 3 parties a month, you're looking at $400 to $600 on average for your income, and that can make your car payment. Megan Merle, who was on here, made 3 car payments in one night with one of her parties. So it is definitely doable. You know, you just have to make sure that you're willing to work to get there. But 2 to 3 parties a month is really not a whole lot in your schedule. You're looking at about 12 to 15 hours of work start to finish for that $400 to $600. You definitely cannot do that with a part-time job. So 4 to 5 parties a month. So we say about anywhere from 3 to 5 hours for a party from start to finish. I usually say 5 so that I can include my paperwork and my ordering and getting all those orders out if I have any back orders, things like that. So 4 to 5 parties a month, you're looking at 20 to 25 hours if you're going on the high end. And you can make $800 to $1,000. That is, ladies, that is $50 an hour for your average income. That's going to pay your mortgage. I pay my mortgage every month with my Pure Romance money. That's a burden that I've taken off my husband, which is great. So life with more fun. Pure Romance is definitely a ton of fun. I love to party. I love to meet new people. So this allows me that freedom to get out and meet new people all the time. When you have your own Pure Romance business, it truly is freedom, because you're answering to yourself and no one else. You don't have a boss that's going to call you and be like, why aren't you at work? If you decide you want to work in your pajamas one day, then you can do that. That's okay. You know, definitely don't go out in your pajamas, but if you want to work from home in your pajamas, that is just fine. And guess what? You're going to win Employee of the Month every single month. So you get to choose how you want to run your business. You get to choose how much success you want to have in your business, and what you're going to do with your business. So you can, if you're working multiple jobs now, this may afford you to be able to quit 1, 2, or even all of those jobs eventually. That's definitely something that we can talk about when we sit down and talk about your goals. And flexibility. Ladies, you get to work your job when you want to work your job. So if you don't want to party on a Thursday night because your daughter has a ballet recital or a Saturday morning because your son has a football game, or you have date night. I have date night every single week, and I do not party on Tuesday nights because that is date night for me. So if someone wants to party on a Tuesday night, I tell them I'm sorry, that is my night that I saved specifically for my husband, and they can find either a different day, or if Tuesdays are the only days that they have available, I will be glad to hook them up with someone else on my team that they can party with. And normally it is not a problem. I have not had one person yet that has been upset when I tell them no, that I'm not partying on that day. So this definitely is something that you can do where you get to choose the amount of time, when, and how much income that you want to make. So life with a purpose is something great that you can do. You can make your own money on your own terms from the beginning of your Pure Romance business. Just depends on how much you want to work. So, I just definitely encourage you to make a list of what you need to do, what your goals are, and then we can sit down and figure out what that's going to take for you to get there. All right. So, it's just kind of skipping around on me. I apologize for that. This is our Fast Track program. The Fast Track program is a program for new consultants where you get to you have goals for the I apologize, my brain just went out the window for a second. You have goals for your first 60 days, and in your first 60 days, if you sell $1,000 in retail product, then you are going to earn this beautiful necklace that you see. And then also, if you sponsor someone within that first 60 days, you can also receive the sponsoring achievement pin, which is a very pretty heart pin that you can wear on your lapel. It just signifies to other consultants that you worked your business from the beginning, and it's a lot of fun to get jewelry. Everybody loves a piece of jewelry here and there, even if you're not a jewelry person. All right, let's go through our kits, and this is our standard kit, or what I like to refer to as our personal use or hobby kit. This is for the person who loves Pure Romance, wants the discount, may want to hold a party every once in a while, but doesn't necessarily want to make it their full-time job. There is enough for your first demo, or enough products for you to have a good selection for yourself, whichever way you choose to do that. All right. So here is our deluxe or our standard kit. Our deluxe kit, which is the kit that we kind of call our entrepreneur kit. This is the one for that person who maybe doesn't know exactly what they want to do with their Pure Romance business, but they know they want it to be a business. They know they want it to bring in money, and they're just not really sure that they want to go full-time right out the gate and make this their full-time career. They may have another job, they may be in school, but this is the kit that a lot of our new consultants choose to start with, because you get 2 of everything that you see here, except for the head turner, which you get one, which is this item right here. You only get 1 of those, but everything else you're going to get 2 of, and it is a great kit to get started with because it gives you 1 for your demo. And then it also gives you 1 to sell at your first party, so that you have a little bit of inventory to get you going. This is a $1,200 worth of product, but in the month of October, it is $383. Now, something I did want to mention to y'all ladies is that for the first 1,000 new consultants that we signed this month, you're also going to get a 60% buying discount until the end of the month, instead of the 45% that you get with the deluxe kit. Now, the standard kit, which was the one we looked at a second ago, has a 40% buying discount, not a 45. As I said earlier, this is kind of your person who's just kind of dipping their toe in, or maybe just as personal use, this would be their kit. So they don't get quite as big of a discount, but they're buying into the company at a much smaller investment of only $143 right now. Excuse me. And then we have our premium kit, or this is what a lot of people refer to as the career kit. This kit comes with 4 of everything that you see here. It is an amazing kit to get started with. You start out with $2,700 worth of product. That gives you 1 of everything for your demo that you see in here, and 3 to sell. Or if there are a couple of things that you would really like to have in your own collection, it gives you enough inventory that you can pull 1 or 2 things for your own personal collection and still not hurt your inventory. But you have $2,700 worth of inventory, which is an amazing way to start your business, knowing that you can walk in home with that amount of inventory, and you'll be able to fill a lot of the orders without even having to do a back order. Order is great. It feels great, and it gives not only you confidence when you get started, but it also gives your guests at your parties confidence when you're walking in with inventory. And they love to walk home with stuff because you've gotten their engines all revved up and they're ready to go home and play with their significant other. So they want to be able to take something home. So this really does give you that opportunity to be able to do that. This is a chart for those of you that are not necessarily visual picture people, but you're more of a number person. I'm definitely a number person, so this kind of speaks a little bit more to me. But it gives you a comparison, what you get in each kit, and you can really see exactly what you're going to get in each kit. And how many, so you can really see the difference in the kits. So let's talk money. Money is where it all ends up being at, because that's what's going to allow you to take vacations, to pay off your bills, to go get that boob job that you want, anything else that you want to do. This is where that's going to happen, is with the money. So if you look at the per party average, this is great. If you're looking, this would be between starting with that standard kit at your 40% discount, or joining the company and having 3 of your friends join with you. We call that the me plus 3 effect. When you have 3 of your friends join the company with you as your first 3 consultants on your team, that promotes you to the senior consultant level and gives you a 50% buying discount. So instead of only making $200 at your party, you're making $250. If you are doing 3 parties per week, instead of making $600, you're making $750. And then if you are doing these 3 parties in just 1 year, you, instead of earning $31,000, you can actually earn $39,000 a year. Now, that is looking at only 624 hours per year of doing parties versus the 2,080 hours that you're away from your home for a full-time job. So you can make a $40,000 a year income, basically, or more. It's very easy to make more if you're willing to work more than that. But you and of course adding to your team is also going to add to that. But for only 624 hours a year, you can make the same income as a lot of people do leaving their house for 2,000 hours a year. That's a pretty amazing statistic, and I absolutely love that. So let's look at how that really breaks down. I love to show you how things kind of break down as you advance through our company. As an advanced consultant, this is someone who either started with a standard kit and then placed a $250 order to become an active consultant, which also makes them an advanced consultant, or someone who starts their business at the deluxe or the premium kit. They automatically start as an advanced consultant, and they make 45% on their kits. So that's $225 on average, with our average party being a $500 party. That's $225 per party. So this kind of shows as you go up in rank what kind of money you can make. And So as an advanced consultant, if you're just doing one party a month, and this is not at all necessarily how things would work, but this is just an example so that the money stays the same and everything is kind of equal. But it does give you a little bit of a breakdown of how things work with the company. So if you're just doing one party a month, you can make $225 as an advanced consultant. You're going to get a little jump in pay at senior consultant or director to $250. As an advanced director, you're making $265 for that same exact party as this advanced consultant. As a senior director or a national director, it's $275. And then as an executive director, actually that number is not correct. It's a little bit more than that. But as you can see here, your numbers do go up as you go. And this is just off of your parties. This has nothing to do with if you have built a team and you are making money off of them. So let's just say that you are an advanced consultant and you do 3 parties per month. By doing 3 parties per month, those average parties, that's $1,500 in sales. You're going to make $675, and then our company is very generous. For every for every $1,000 in product you sell, you're going to make a $50. You're going to get $50 in free product. So we're going to assume that everybody on this side of the chart is doing 3 parties. So as a senior consultant, you're doing 3 parties. You have 3 people under you. They're doing 3 parties, so you're making $75 off of them. You made $750 off of your parties, and then Pure Romance wants us to take time to pamper ourselves and look good. So they give us this thing called a lifestyle bonus as you promote through the company to help you take some time out to pamper yourself, to pamper your family. So as a senior consultant, they're going to give you a $100 lifestyle bonus. So for doing 3 parties and having 3 people under you that all did 3 parties, you're going to make $925 in a month instead of $250 for only doing that one party. Plus, you're going to get $50 in a free product that you can turn around and sell. You can use for yourself. You can use it as bonuses for your hostess, whatever you want to do with that extra $50 in free product. So that's another $50 in your pocket right there. It just comes in the manner of product instead. So as a director, you still make that $750 and the $50 in free, but your overrides go up a little bit. You're getting paid a little bit more off of your team. You now have 6 people on your first level and 4 on your second, so you're making $420 off of those people, and you get a $150 lifestyle bonus. So that's $1,270 in your pocket. Now that's going to pay a lot of people's mortgage payment, which is awesome. I absolutely love that I get to pay my mortgage payment every month with my Pure Romance money. As an advanced director, again, it goes up just a little bit on the parties, but then as you look down here, you now have 12 people on your first line. You have 4 on your second. Your lifestyle bonus has gone up. So now you're making about $2,000 a month just from doing 3 parties a month and having all of your consultants under you do 3 parties. And then it just goes up from there. As a senior director for that same 3 parties and everyone on your team doing 3 parties, you're at $29.75. As a national director, you're at $62.75. And as an executive director, you're at $68.50. Now, these numbers are not really the way that things work out in real life, but it does give you that nice clean if everybody does 3 parties. That does not mean that those are the requirements at each level. It just gives you some numbers for those number people out there. So does anyone have any questions on any of that? Is that unclear? Is there anything that I can answer on that or answer any other questions that you may have? You can just type it in the chat box and then I can answer your question for you. And I'll pop over so y'all can see my face and see that I'm still here. Hi, everybody. Anyone have any questions? take it I am real. I am here with y'all. If you have any questions about my personal business, I'll be glad to answer those too. Okay, so April wants to know how you advance in levels. You advance by the number of people that you have brought onto your team. So to go from advanced director to senior consultant, and I know that some of these numbers are going to change in 2016, but we're going to deal with today's numbers for now. You actually have to have 3 team members. That's what we call the me plus 3. So if you join and then you have 3 of your friends join under you, then that is going to make you a senior consultant. There are some other requirements as a senior consultant to get paid at that level. You are going to have to also sell $1,000 worth of product. And so that is how that works. To go to director, you actually have to have right now 6 people on your team, and then 2 of your consultants under you, or you have to have at least 1 consultant who has recruited 2 people. So you have to have. I'm sorry, my brain is not working all of a sudden. It's getting late. 6 people on your first line, and then 2 people under the people on your first line. So 2 people on your second line to be a director. Is that clear, or do you need further clarification? So April, if you want to see the full career chart, I can get you a copy of that. Do we have any other questions? All right, ladies. Well, if we don't have any other questions, then I am going to go ahead and tell everyone good night. If you think of anything at a later date, please let me know. The price that I gave you tonight is good on the first 1,000 kits, if I remember correctly, and then it's going to change. So just let me know if this is something you want to do. Definitely get back in contact with the original person who invited you, or if you have questions for me and want to talk to me further, I'll be glad to help you, but I will get you signed up under the person who originally invited you to the meeting. Oh, we have 2 people asking questions. Hold on. April, I'm sure that we could probably do a couples night with Megan and Matt and my husband and myself, and maybe find a babysitter for all the kiddos and sit down with your husband and let him ask questions. And that might help some if he understands what we're doing. Yeah, Megan went with the middle kit, and she's saying now that she wishes she had gone with the largest. And with the sale we're having right now, that does make it very tempting to go with that highest kit to be able to get $2,700, but only invest $800. So it looks like Megan's up for that couples night too, April. So you just let us know when, and we will get it all set up. Yay. All right. Well, April, get with Megan on that, and we will go from there. Are there any further questions? I think we lost a couple of people towards the end, so I think April's our only girl on here that's not a consultant. I'm going to tell everybody good night, and I hope that y'all have a great evening. And I'll be glad to get with anyone who didn't get to finish this out tonight. As I said, it is recorded, so if you need to go back and rewatch it later on, then that is definitely something that you can do. Good night, ladies.